Gardner leads. The Dutchman is in second in the white car. In third, 2:43, then the 25. That's your top three in a race of 15 minutes duration. Oh, hang on a second, the 81 is scored in for their Tom Rourke, but I think that's a position change from the start, if I'm honest.
It is. I think
yes, absolutely. Guthrie's definitely in third position in the 25 car. Then it's the 42. That's Chris Stone, some crew in the black Van Diemen.
So Tom Rourke had a very poor first lap. That the number 81 car coming around in fifth, having started much further on, but the Snake now heads its way up.
And it would appear that the oldest car in the entry, the 1978 Van Diemen RF78, David Rourke, the other one of the two, Rourkestone Horncastle, so literally just down the road, it appears that car did not come to the grid. A shake of the head from one of our colleagues, so the green car did not make the start there. So Gardner by about 1 1/3 seconds from Bejeven, and then it was Guthrie in the bright yellow, or that mustard coloured, I called it ochre earlier on, which caused Paul a bit of amusement. Then the 42, the black Van Diemen, that's the Stones car. Then the 81, that's the lilac deep pink car.
Just beginning now to break the toe from the 43 Blyleven car, coming into our side as they do right now.
It's about 2 seconds, I reckon, that lead just on I. Well, take that 1.4 on the clock. My eye obviously needs winding up this morning, it's a little bit slow. Battle further down the field as the 36 makes other positions right on the line. And that is Don Boyer, who went up to 8th position, just getting ahead of Ian Ferneyhoff in the Swift, the white and blue Swift. Those two battling for 8th and 9th position. Back out on the far side of the circuit again. You've got to see, I think, Paul, that red and white number 2 car has got the legs on everybody at the moment, with a 2.5 seconds already in the bank. And lapping quicker, albeit only a 1/10 or so quicker, but of course has clear air.
Has clear air, and just great to see the varying different sorts of aerodynamics that are out there. Even currently it's changed considerably, and if you look at modern cars, they're all the same-ish, whereas what we have here is on the surface of that.
Type races that are the rolling start rather than 6 and 12. So the first one after lunch, the last one of the day.
Fine, that's good, and that also makes perfect sense.
Red, white number 2 leading by an increasing margin, couple of 10ths gone again, and now we've got the battle between Belcheven and Guthrie. 43, the white car, the 25 in third, into the pits. Tom Rourke in that lilac number 81 Van Diemen RF 92, and he's getting out. It's, I'm afraid, race over.
Crushed raspberry.
Like it?
Yeah, that's
raspberry fool. Oh, not happy.
Not happy man
to the seat with some velocity there.
Yeah.
So under its own speed, under its own power.
No obvious damage there, but nonetheless, the 81 car is out of this race. But yeah, that's a shame, because going well in qualifying, but nonetheless, for whatever reason, that car is out of the race. But the race is up. no, he has got a huge lead. Brian Vernon. Driving that race with
36.7 was his time last time around. Doesn't seem to have pulled out quite so much. 36.8 this time, no, 36.7 in the fastest lap of the race for the second place car. Our Dutchman in the white number 43, Jaap Vilsjeven, now just 1.5 seconds away from the leader, and he's had to pick his pace up there because the Guthrie 25 car next up was putting a bit of pressure on, but he's pulled out there a couple of tenths and now has more than half a second. Doesn't sound very much, but there's then nearly 10 seconds between the third place and the fourth place number 42 car. Christopher Stone's the man from Crewe, Bentley Country, in the RF88 black number 42, which he made that position early on in the first lap, and he's held on to it, pulled out about a second back to number 14 in fifth position, who is the Yorkshireman from Leeds, Neil Hunt, in the Mondial N925. That's the red number 14 car. He's got a little bit of pressure from behind. The number 75 is in sixth position. That's Simon Davey over from Northampton in an RF80, the green number 75. One of two green cars we should have had, but the 31. 13 seconds between the top sixes already. The leader is back onto four curves up the top of the mountain.
But just look at the difference in time. The second place for a later car, 136.729. Very, very little in their times at all, and the lights down right now. The gap between the two of them, 1.8 seconds.
That's as big as it's been, Paul. That's another fastest lap from the leader Gardner, and
got the message, didn't he?
He did, yeah. 36.3 then pulls out at 1.8 seconds, and the battle for second and third, the white 43 and the yellow 25, Viljeven and Guthrie now half a second.
And so, yeah, absolutely, Gardner got the memo that said, yeah, you need to get a pedal on here, 1.8 seconds between first and second, and then, as we've heard, half a second between second and third. That is a battle to keep an eye on.
Halfway through the race, a little over that with just 6 minutes to go, so that's going to be 4 laps, possibly 5, depending when the leader goes across the line, with Gardner then leading it from Viljeven, then Guthrie, Stones, Hunt, Davy Boyer, Fernie Hoff in 8th position, 9th position, second and a half further back, he's just put his fastest lap of the race, and then everybody's getting quicker now as the leaders go through the whole bend again and head down towards us. And the help you from Bourse to the corner if you're online. Oh, looks a little bit closer to the top three now. That's a bit of a mistake from the leader as he crosses the line. Gardner now. Yes, 37.0. That's the slowest lap for a long time. And now the lead's down to just a second, with almost exactly the same gap between first and second as there is between second and third. I fancy perhaps a little slip somewhere. 7 tenths lost by Gardner that time around.
7 tenths, and he is taking Guthrie with him on his push towards Gardner. That those three getting closer and closer as this race goes on, with just under 5 minutes left to run. But it's Gardner from Blyleven, and then Guthrie and Stones is in fourth place. Somewhat further down the road, but those first three getting closer. The battle is getting closer and more intense. Gardner did a 1:37 on that last lap. It's probably 7 tenths down on where he's been before then, so that supports what John Hindhaugh says, that maybe he had just a moment somewhere.
First and second come into our sight with the exit of and there's barely a quarter of a second between them. So this is a proper battle now, and remember the second car, the number 43, second in the championship, and with neither of the top two in the championship here this weekend. To make up some championship points. Well, that's not even a second now, is it? Maybe half a second as they go across the line. 36.9 for the leader, 36.3 for second. They may have had the best of their tyres now, but now just 5 tenths and 1.2 further back is Guthrie. The top three separated by almost 2 seconds now, but the leader's very much closing down. Has the Dutchman got to run down the long straight and down the avenue towards Park? I think he had. He was pulling out to the right hand side to see if he could get the toe down towards Park. We'll see them again as they come down the hill, but that looked like he had a really good run there.
What we saw there is that the gap between second and third has changed radically, 1.2 seconds between those, and therefore Raven has not to worry about the car behind him at all. He can do exactly what he wants. Trying to close Gardner down, the number 2 car in first place.
Yeah, I wonder if that was the key, Paul, to actually get the cushion between himself and Guthrie in third, and then he could focus forward. Oh, but there's been a little bit of an advantage gained by Gardner, the leader in that white sprint car. But no, the lead captain I just saw him coming out of Mansfield, saw the white front of the car, but of course that is the second place car, so the Dutchman leads now, and it's pulled out a decent gap. A very decent gap. I fancy he got a good run down the avenue, down towards Park, and as they come out of Park and head towards complete what will be their 8th lap, it is going to be the 43 Dutch pilot who is in the lead, and that's the best lap of the race, a 1:36.3, and he's pulled out a second and a half, so that's 2 seconds pretty much on that lap, Paul, that he's taken out the leader, including going past Gardner.
So Gardner was something like 2 seconds slower than he's done for the best time in this race. He must have had a moment there somewhere, because to be able to pull out 1.5 seconds with these two who have been so closely matched all the way through this race is unbelievable. Now whether they had words somewhere else on the circuit, who knows, but Blijleven is now in the lead, number 43 car.
And I think he'll get round before the checkered flag comes out, so it'll be this one and one more. I shall leave you to bring them to the flagpole as I head up to the podium.
Okay, well thank you for that, John Hindhoff, and that it is our number 43 car who dramatically took the lead on that lap. Up on the podium, but the 43 from 2 from 25 dropping away just a bit now, not hugely, but 1.8 seconds behind the second place number 2 car, as we're now our leaders are going to get there is enough time for Blijleven reasonably comfortable, that the last lap before Gardner was the fastest lap of the race, was a 1:36.06, but he's going to have to pedal very, very hard. The difference between our leader and our second place man in terms of lap times on that race, on that lap, was half a second. The gap between them is 1 second. It's odd, it's certainly odd, but it's going to be a big ask for the number 2 Gardner car to be able to make it up onto the top step of the podium. But coming down the hill in front of us now. There's not a huge amount between the two of them. There's probably 4 or 5 cars length as they go up crossing the back of our commentary box here. We can see that. I think that Gardner has given up that hard fight, because it was the second the last time round. I think it's going to be more than that as they come round to take the checkered flag. now second, 43 very slowly, and is actually going to be caught on the slowing down. So that means nothing at all, of course, but that was a very slow last lap, 140.3 against his best at 136. So therefore 4 and a bit seconds off the best pace.